Yo.
What up?
What up?
That shit was
Honestly,
crazy, bro.
So good. It went so flawless.
It did, and the cops were amazing. Like at first, I was a little worried because they were rough.
Right.
But the detectives, they were fucking amazing.
So, did you go down? You went down to the station.
Yep. So I went down to the station, talked to the detective, the first guy, who kind of just let him know what happened. Then they brought in an ICAC officer, Internet Crime Concealment Officer. Yeah. And he says, I'm the one that actually made the arrest.
No.
And he's like, are you familiar with us? I'm like, actually, quite familiar. I said, in Colorado, we've actually just had 3 arrests with you guys. He's like, well, good. So then you kind of know. But, again, he was like, dude, the only concern I have is, what if you get shot? This is dangerous. All shit.
Right.
But I asked him, I said, is he going to be charged? Or is he going to be charged? And if so, with what? He goes, I can't tell you yet. He goes, but his knife's going to get really, really bad. But when I first got there, the first detective, he wanted his 3 Facebook sites because he was going to go and, I guess, send a letter or an email to Facebook to completely shut them down so they cannot be erased. And they revoked his $20,000 bond.
Damn.
So he's
honestly, I had no idea that it was as deep as him fucking with animals.
Right.
I did not know that.
Did I not tell you guys?
No.
Did I skip that part? Yeah, he was like,
that part.
I want you to train the dog, and you either let the dog suck you or you just at least suck the dog's dick. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Unreal.
Well, seriously, it went so good.
It went really,
like, I was scared you being in like the hotel room and everything. You don't know if he's gonna come armed, whatever. But he admitted to everything. You got the phone. The cops came up. We were really scared, like the cops, because they said, meet me down. They said, have him meet us down in the lobby. And so we tried calling you, but your phone was off.
So I told him, I said, just go up to the room and knock.
Yeah, so then they went up to the room, but literally from a viewer's standpoint, like literally everything went so perfectly.
So perfect, yeah.
I think it was perfect too. Like I got everything out, and I was just starting to think, like, all right, where's the cops? And then knock. Like, yeah.
When I heard him knock, I was like, that's it, they're here.
And it was literally right before that, you guys were talking about, you said, here, I'll get you my phone and you can call the cops like on yourself. And he was about to, and then the knock came, and it was just,
it was perfect.
On himself.
Wow.
So good.
It was good.
Awesome.
But the cop scared me, bro. He gets in, he's like, you can turn that off. We're done with that. And I'm like,
I know. I heard him say, can you turn that off? And you were like, no, I'm going to keep it going.
Yeah, I'm like, I got to keep this on for my stuff. But and he's like, all right. He wasn't even being me. And then he's like, all right. And he turned around and he's like, stay there. And I'm like, well, can I go outside? He's like, no. I was like, well, I don't want to be by the phone. Can I smoke? He's like, then they're finally like, yes, I'm trying to get the footage for you.
Damn.
I didn't really care about smoking.
So they can't tell you anything, but he's definitely in jail and he's not being released.
100% not getting out. And the officer, he's like, so the first guy, so I talked to 2, the detective where I gave all the information to, and then the ICAC kind of just came in and tried to scare me from doing it. Like, he's like, are you going to do this again while you're here? And I said, I don't plan on it. He's like, well, if you do decide, because I told him I'll be here till Tuesday, he's like, let us know first. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Right.
Well,
but the other officer's like, he told me, he's like, well, I'm going to go get his bond revoked. He's like, he's going to be here for quite a long time. I was like, yeah.
Good
that's
shit.
He's 100%. I heard him Mirandaize him and Mirandaize him, whatever, and cuff him up. They did that right when he went outside, when they told me to stay inside. That's when they had done that. So I think they planned on arresting him.
It just went so fucking flawless, like from beginning to end. Like, I know we were scared of trolls and everything. Like, this just, it really went better than Texas. It went better than all the other places that you've traveled. Like, this was the most flawless catch.
Right. Flawless victory.
How was chat? Was chat good?
Yeah, chat was good. Everything was
good.
We were kind of doing the podcast over the live, so we were looking in there, but it was really good. Everyone was super supportive. And then also I let the news know that there is an arrest, so I would be looking out for a phone call from them on your decoy phone, because that's the number I gave them, so they can set up. They said they can do a Zoom interview tonight or an in-person tomorrow. I'd say wait for the in-person, personally.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, if you're going to be there, wait for that.
I want to shout out, dude. I honestly, like, that went totally opposite of I thought. When I saw the cops and they were talking to me, I'm like, oh, here we go.
Right.
And as soon as I turned the cameras up, I'm not even kidding. He's like, hey, man, just so you know, you can't have them on. I said, I've already turned them off. I disconnected them. I was like, I never record me going. And he was like, man, I appreciate people out there like that. He's like, they're fucking with our kids.
Right.
And I was like, right on, bro. And then I get in, the other guy walks and shakes my hand immediately.
Oh.
You know, the detective.
That makes
was
it all
nothing.
worth
It was
it.
like, we just don't want you to get blasted. So he says, he goes, I run narcotics and, you know, these child stings. He's like, I will tell you.
The worst.
That's what he said. He said, this is the most dangerous of all of our stings is the child predators. He's like, I want you to know that.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, like, Tommy, this guy literally looks like, I mean, you shouldn't base your opinion off someone's looks, but he looks, at first I thought that he was on drugs, and now I'm just certain that he's like a literal psycho, like just a psycho, and that's why he looks so strung out. Like, I've never heard of someone being like this low ever.
I know. And I told you, when you look at him, he just looks like he's
he looks like
I said, like a Jeffrey Dahmer.
Right. He literally looks like the guy that did the Sandy Hook mass shooting. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like he's
it's
Adam
those crazy,
Lambert or whatever.
Crazy eyes.
Yeah.
No.
He looked, honestly, you guys saw him like look his best. I think he like tried to look good right now.
Well,
you
he
know,
said he didn't even brush his
girl.
teeth.
Right.
I mean, he said
like,
he doesn't brush
just...
his teeth and shit. And then like the stuff about his cousin, I damn near wonder like if he like, I don't believe his story completely, and I'm wondering if like he fucked her up so much in the head. It sounds like she committed suicide.
Right, that's what we were
Because
thinking.
he said rest in peace,
Yeah, he said rest in peace.
I should have went into that a little deeper.
He seemed like he was really reserved when he started talking about that.
Yeah, and he said like once she had her baby, like she saw like the pain in her eyes and stuff like that, and it was like
just super weird.
Super weird. Like I want more on that
weird.
story.
And I told him, I said, so you fell in love with your cousin? He's like, I did.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
what the fuck?
Right.
I
That's
gotta watch
crazy.
that one.
Well,
You
good
did
job.
so incredible.
Everyone is super proud of the catch. We all loved it. It was a hit.
Yeah,
I thought it was good.
You
I thought
did
it was
incredible.
really good.
Get the
Right on,
applause.
guys. I appreciate you.
All right, Tommy. We'll check in with you later.
All right, buddy.
All
Talk
right,
to you.
Tommy.
Later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
That was Tommy just calling for a little update.
A little update. Yeah, he usually will call us like as quickly as he can to give us some kind of update, and then we try to relay that over to Discord or Reddit. So again, make sure to follow us on all of those platforms and look out for the next catch. I'm sure Tommy will be going live soon with an update. But I think we're gonna post this on Discord just as like a little update,
a little snippet.
so you guys are gonna see it first. Till next time.
Peace.
Bye.